Hello gentlemen, my name is Rusty Osborne. I wanted to post a video to introduce myself. I'm going to try to do this throughout the course that we have. I'm very much an extroverted person, and one of the things I love about school is getting to interact and talking to people, and I personally think that being able to have some type of visual contact with a professor is certainly helpful. As I said in the introduction, I work here at Midwestern Baptist Theological Seminary. I work with Dr. Phil Roberts as his assistant, and I'm in the PhD program. So just to let you know, if you ever try to get in touch with me on Mondays, I'm in class, I'm in seminars all day on Monday, so I'm pretty much out of pocket on Mondays, but should be able to be reached Tuesday through Friday. But I wanted to introduce myself to you. I hope you're enjoying the reading that you're doing with the book by Duvall and Hayes and Klein, Blomberg, and Hubbard. Duvall and Hayes is certainly a much more accessible introduction to the topic of hermeneutics. I think they do a good job of trying to play these themes out by looking at the context in their town, and then the width of the river being those issues that exist in the bridge and those types of things. Klein, Blomberg, and Hubbard, if you haven't realized this, it's a little more of a technical discussion. They're writing at a little bit more of an advanced level, but it's a really good it's a good source to kind of subsidize what Duvall and Hayes are doing, and adding a little bit more of depth to that. And I hope that's not daunting. I think both of these sources are well written and good textbooks, and I hope that you're finding your reading to be pretty enlightening and helping you as you think through these issues. I wanted to mention to you the instructions for preparing your sermon this week. Your first sermon outline on Romans 13 is due by Sunday night. On the syllabus it says Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. and that's when that must be uploaded onto Blackboard. Remember, you cannot email me this assignment. It has to go through Blackboard. So you may want to finish it in enough time to give you some leeway to make sure you get it uploaded correctly. Now, what you can do is, once you upload it onto Blackboard, feel free to send me an email and say, did this come through? And I'll be happy, since we're all kind of new to this, to shoot you back an email saying, yeah, I got it, or no, I don't see it on Blackboard. So you may want to try to get finished with this before 11:59 on Sunday. But on the back of this little handout that you have for preparing your sermon, there are 2 pages, the sermon lesson outline template. And I want to encourage you, use this template. Follow this template. In fact, you can just photocopy it and you can write on it, but if you want to write on it with a pen, you can scan it into a document and then send that to me, or you can cut and paste this off of a PDF document into a Word document, and then you can type in that. But I want to encourage you, use this template. Your grade will depend on it. Okay, so I can't stress that enough. But I hope, like I said, I hope that you're finding this material helpful. I've enjoyed reading your discussions on looking at the different aspects of Romans 13. And want to encourage you to continue to keep those discussions going. We've got a new set of questions coming up this week. When you get to Blackboard, I'm assuming you know this, but always look under course content. So click on the left under course content, and that will give you all of the weeks of this course, and each week should have all of the information you need for that week. So that should help you. Also, if you click on instructor information, you'll see there my email address, my phone number here in my office, and the best hours that you can contact me. So again, I'm looking forward, and I'm happy to be working with you guys. I know several of you are preaching currently or are engaged in ministry in your church, and I don't think there's any more topic that is studied in a seminary environment that is more relevant to church ministry than this issue of hermeneutics. Every week that you're preaching and you're teaching the Bible, you are doing hermeneutics. And so I hope that this class will maybe even expose some of those pre-understandings, right? That's what Duval and Hayes talk about, is the pre-understanding. It's always there. But perhaps we need to see these things and recognize that we were coming to the text in a way that maybe wasn't helpful, or maybe you've been doing this right all along. But either way, it's going to be, I think, a good contribution to your ministry to think about these things in kind of a formal way. So blessings on your work. I'm happy to be with you. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions.